Antarctica is the planet's greatest mystery. Beneath kilometers of ice, it hides active volcanoes with warm caves, lakes isolated for millions of years, traces of unknown life, and the deepest canyon on Earth. Moreover, it is the stage for a geopolitical race for immeasurable riches. As the ice melts and secrets come to light, the question is, what else lies hidden, and how could it change the future of humanity? The Drake Passage is a true test of courage for those navigating the southern seas. With waves so high they seem to touch the clouds and winds that whisper ominously, this water corridor spares no one. Picture crossing a place where the ocean dances chaotically, offering an experience only a few dare to face. Here, every ship challenges nature at its purest and rawest, a spectacle of strength and resilience. Sailors who brave the Drake Passage have stories to tell, blending fear and fascination. After all, it's not every day you find yourself in one of the most violent and challenging regions on the planet. Giant waves, like liquid walls, appear out of nowhere, testing not only the ships but also the courage of their crews. Would you have the audacity to face these turbulent and treacherous waters? What makes this crossing even more intriguing is that its danger is not just physical. The passage connects two entire oceans, serving as a portal between worlds. The warm waters from the north meet the cold waters from the south, creating a unique natural phenomenon. It's a lesson on how differences, when they meet, can create something extraordinary and equally dangerous. And if you think this is just about personal resilience, you're mistaken. Every adventure through the Drake Passage is a reminder of the immense, untamed, and mysterious natural world. Speaking of mysteries, have you ever wondered what happens when these waters finally meet the eternal ice? Well, that's another fascinating story. The Antarctic ice sheet is a frozen fortress that challenges human imagination. On average, it's 2 kilometers thick, but in some areas, it reaches an astonishing 5 kilometers. Picture a skyscraper as tall as the Burj Khalifa stacked 6 times. This ice isn't just a natural wonder. It safeguards 61% of the planet's fresh water, keeping it locked away and preserved for ages. The impact of this ice is immeasurable. If it were to melt completely, sea levels would rise by about 60 meters, enough to submerge entire cities like New York and London. As catastrophic as this sounds, it makes us reflect on the fragility of our planet in the face of climate change. Every melting fragment is a reminder that we need to act now before the future becomes irreversible. Beyond its impressive thickness, the ice is a time capsule, holding secrets from thousands of years ago. Air bubbles trapped within its layers tell stories about the Earth's past atmosphere, offering valuable insights into climate changes. Scientists are, quite literally, digging into the past to predict the future, a task that blends science with a touch of detective work. And as we wonder about what lies buried beneath kilometers of ice, one question stands out. Do we know more about outer space than we do about this vast frozen desert? Beneath the surface, the ice conceals a completely unknown world, an unexplored territory that challenges even modern technology. Exploring what lies beneath Antarctica's ice is like trying to unlock the secrets of a heavily fortified vault. Scientists use radio waves that penetrate the ice, bouncing back with data about what's hidden below. This process, known as radar echo sounding, provides a window into a world that remains almost untouched. However, mapping an entire continent this way is like trying to paint a massive wall with a fine brush, tedious, expensive, and slow. Despite the challenges, the discoveries so far are fascinating. Think of valleys, rivers, and even entire mountain ranges frozen in time, as if the continent has preserved its own history in secret. Each aerial survey uncovers more pieces of this geological puzzle, but much remains to be explored. It's estimated that over 90% of what lies beneath the ice remains a mystery, a reminder that science still has much to learn. It's not just the geology that captivates scientists. There's something almost romantic about uncovering such an ancient and isolated continent. While we explore Mars and other planets, there's a frozen planet right here, waiting to be revealed. Each discovery raises new questions, like a thrilling novel that keeps you hooked with every page. These subglacial secrets also fuel our wildest theories. If these frozen landscapes hold so much mystery, what else could be hidden there? Could there be more than just fascinating geography beneath those layers? Perhaps the next great mystery to solve is just a few meters below the ice, or near a volcano. In the icy heart of Antarctica, one of the most inhospitable places on Earth, there's a surprise: active volcanoes. The most famous, Mount Erebus, defies all expectations. It not only hosts a bubbling lava lake, but also hides warm tunnels formed by centuries of volcanic steam. Picture a place where, above, everything is frozen, but below, heat creates an entirely different environment, a kind of oasis amid the extreme cold. These tunnels and caves, warmed by the volcano itself, are surprisingly temperate, enough for a human to walk around in a t-shirt and shorts. An almost surreal concept for a continent known for its icy conditions. It's no wonder scientists speculate that these caves might host entirely unknown forms of life. In 2017, traces of DNA found in one of these caves hinted at mosses, algae, and even small animals, potentially the first steps toward groundbreaking discoveries. The science behind this is a mix of geology, biology, and pure adventure. Exploring these caves requires advanced technology and plenty of courage, as the combination of ice and heat creates a unique environment. For researchers, the possibility of discovering unique life forms evolved in total isolation is a reward worth every risk. What if you were the first to uncover a hidden world within the Earth's heart? And when we think about volcanoes, Mount Erebus isn't alone. Over 15 other active or semi-active volcanoes are scattered across Antarctica, each with the potential to hide similar systems. These volcanoes are like portals to an unknown world. But what more could they reveal about this enigmatic continent? Perhaps the answer lies even deeper beneath the surface. Beneath the vast ice sheets and volcanic-heated caves of Antarctica, secrets challenge our understanding of life itself. Recently, scientists discovered DNA traces in these caves, suggesting that small forms of life might inhabit these unique microenvironments. Think about it. In a place where the surface is hostile and frozen, a hidden world may be thriving under surprisingly favorable conditions. These discoveries go beyond mosses and algae. Among the DNA traces, some were familiar, while others had no match to known species. This opens the door to thrilling possibilities. Could these organisms be ancient remnants or unique evolutions within this isolated ecosystem? For scientists, each sample analyzed feels like decoding a message from a lost world. Discovering a completely new species would be nothing short of revolutionary. It would resemble finding extraterrestrial life, but right here on Earth. Some of these caves may have been sealed off from the rest of the world for millions of years, acting as natural laboratories where evolution followed its own path. Beneath our feet, there might be life forms adapted to extreme environments, challenging everything we thought we knew about biology. Even more fascinating, these revelations are just the beginning. Mount Erebus isn't the only place with warm caves. Other Antarctic volcanoes could harbor similar ecosystems. This raises a profound question. How far could these discoveries go? What else might Antarctica be hiding beneath its eternal ice? Hidden beneath the thick ice of the Denman Glacier in Antarctica lies the deepest canyon ever identified on Earth's surface. Plunging an astounding 3.5 kilometers below sea level, this geological wonder makes the Grand Canyon look like a shallow crevice. Picture an abyss so deep it's equivalent to half the height of Mount Everest. This discovery defies imagination. What makes this canyon even more extraordinary is that it's entirely buried under kilometers of ice, invisible to the naked eye. Only in 2019 did scientists manage to map this marvel using advanced radar technology. Now, they're piecing together how it formed, a process akin to assembling a puzzle spanning millions of years. This isn't just a hole in the ground. It's a time capsule containing clues to Earth's ancient history. The challenge of exploring this canyon is immense. How do you access something so deep and concealed? The answer may lie in cutting-edge technologies, such as subglacial robots and precision drilling. These innovations are the keys to unlocking secrets that have remained hidden for millennia. Imagine the discoveries waiting within. Perhaps evidence of ancient rivers, subglacial lakes, or even traces of life. As we delve into these depths, one question remains. What else does Antarctica conceal beneath its icy blanket? This canyon is just one example of how the frozen continent still holds surprises that defy understanding. Every discovery is a reminder that we are merely scratching the surface of this mysterious place. Lake Vostok, buried under 4 kilometers of Antarctic ice, is an aquatic enigma like no other. This massive body of water, isolated for millions of years, is a treasure trove of secrets that captivates scientists globally. Imagine a lake larger than San Francisco Bay, hidden beneath the oldest ice on Earth, where conditions are so extreme they redefine what we know about life and survival. This lake isn't merely cold. It's at -3 degrees Celsius, but remains liquid due to the ice's immense pressure and geothermal heat from below. These unique conditions make it a natural laboratory for studying the potential of life in extreme environments. Scientists speculate that organisms adapted to sub-zero temperatures might inhabit these waters, perhaps even species we've never seen before, evolving in complete isolation. The first drilling into the lake in 2012 uncovered water samples containing traces of unknown bacteria. The process, however, was controversial due to contamination. Despite this, the discovery sparked imaginations worldwide, drawing comparisons to extraterrestrial environments, such as Europa, a moon of Jupiter. Could Lake Vostok hold secrets that challenge our understanding of life itself? Yet, this lake is just the beginning of a larger journey. Antarctica harbors hundreds of other subglacial lakes, waiting to be explored. Each one could hold clues not only about Earth's history, but also about what might exist beyond our planet. What else lies hidden in these frozen depths? The answers could be closer than we think, or as distant as the stars. Antarctica isn't just a frozen continent. It's a land fiercely coveted by nations worldwide. Beneath its icy expanse lies one of the planet's greatest untapped reserves of natural resources, including oil, gas, and minerals. While the Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, prohibits resource exploitation, tensions are quietly brewing. Picture Antarctica as a massive vault of riches everyone wants to open, but no one is allowed to touch, at least for now. These disputes aren't merely economic. They're deeply geopolitical. Countries like Argentina, the United Kingdom, and Chile have established bases on the continent, even sending civilians to strengthen territorial claims. Women giving birth in Antarctica to solidify national presence might sound like a plot twist, but it's a strategic reality. A geopolitical chess game where every move counts. As climate change melts the ice, previously inaccessible areas are becoming more viable for exploration. In 2048, the Antarctic Treaty will be up for review, potentially allowing nations to withdraw and exploit what is currently protected. Recent discoveries of billions of barrels of oil make Antarctica a high-stakes battleground, with players more motivated than ever. These disputes present a moral dilemma. How do we balance economic advancement with environmental stewardship? Antarctica reminds us that Earth's resources are finite, and the decisions we make about this icy frontier will have global repercussions. But the question remains, how far will nations go to claim their share of this frozen and resource-rich land? Now that you know the most impressive secrets of Antarctica, it's time to reflect. What can we learn from this mysterious continent? Are we prepared to protect its natural riches and scientific discoveries? Or will we allow greed and uncontrolled exploitation to forever change this unique territory? The answer is in our hands, and every choice we make today can shape the future of the planet. So, here's a challenge. What can you do to help preserve the planet and support science? Start by sharing this knowledge with more people. Write in the comments what you found most fascinating and how you believe the future of Antarctica should unfold. Let's come together to create a discussion that can make a difference. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like the video. This way, you won't miss any updates and can keep learning about the most incredible mysteries of our planet. Let's uncover the world together